Warwick is a genuine market town. We've seen markets in other market towns die and fall apart and just fade into nothing. Warwick Market is as big today as it's ever been.
We've been coming here for about 12 years now, and we really enjoy it. It's a pleasure to come to Warwick. Because we've been coming for so long, I know more people in Warwick than I do in the actual village where I live. It sounds ridiculous, because you feed everybody, and it's the thing I like about it is it's a small place, Warwick. It's not too big where everybody knows each other. From a city, no people don't know the neighbours. Where in Warwick it's like a village. Everybody knows each other, and we feel like part of the community, because you come that much. You've got people that come in to see you that sometimes haven't got people to talk to. They live alone and stuff like that, and they come and get the shopping and see all the traders, and the markets are coming back in now, which is a good thing, because they lost it for a while because the supermarkets started and stuff like that, selling everything that the market traders sell, and eventually I think now people are getting out of that now and preferring to come back into towns. Towns are coming a bit more lively again. Street food, for instance, is becoming more popular, where it wasn't in British culture before. And now it is, so you can come into a town centre now and you can have all the little bits of street food and stuff like that. And it's a good thing,
Skets love Warwick Market and Warwick Market loves Skets. We have a great reputation in the area. The market runs smoothly, fantastically. We're big supporters of local businesses, and we also help start-up businesses. So new entrepreneurs coming into the town, we really support them, help them and guide them through becoming a new business. Local businesses, if they want to come out and have a free market stall, then we do offer this in partnership with Warwick District Council. And we really do support them, have a chat with them, promote them through Twitter, Facebook, social media, blogging, any ways necessary.
Well, I'm here today because, as most people probably know, Ethel Slater founded Warwick in 914, and Chamber of Trade produced and designed by Kerry Jam merchandise which we're selling, and all the money is going back into Warwick to support events for the future. Ethel's had a market stall since St George's Day, and I'm also a local shopkeeper, and the value of the market to a market town is pretty obvious. It's just fantastic. Without a market on a Saturday, the businesses wouldn't nearly do so well, I don't believe.
We've got to know people. It's a social thing as well. So people who are walking by nod and say good morning. There's regular people at 8 o'clock looking, and we have a chat with them. Those people then come back to us and say, I saw what you were doing, and talk to us about it. Then we've got the actual shopkeepers, the traders themselves, who are on the market and on the side streets. They regularly come to us, and that was the chap who came to us. They come for breakfast and they come for lunch. And he said last week he had to go for a sharing board at the pub, and he wasn't impressed. Not with the pub, but the fact that he couldn't have his normal steak and Stilton that he has.
I work from home around my children. I do school fairs, markets, what I can get out to really. As long as someone's looking after the kiddies at home, I can dive out and it's a day off for me.
It gives opportunity to new entrepreneurs to come and trade on a market, build a business, take their businesses forward. It's a stepping stone for small businesses, which is what markets have always been. And Warwick demonstrates that in spades. The community of Warwick support their market like no other. They are a fabulous community. Without the people of Warwick that support their market, Warwick wouldn't have a market.
Here today to raise awareness of our recruitment for our local band, which is the Warwick Show Band. We've been in Warwick for 35 years under Warwick Corps of Drums, Warwick Girls Marching Band, but now we're actually opening up and we're opening to boys now as well. So we'd like to recruit some boys into our band.
We've been organising the markets now. Well, my granddad originally organised the market in Warwick and then moved on to the partners of the company, who are Jane, Paul and Mark. And now myself and my brother are involved within the company, and my cousin, and it's fantastic. It really does have a family feel to it. It's coming down the generations, but we're also moving with the times. Things like the social media we're in charge of, we organise that, but we still respect all the traditions of the markets. We get on fantastically with all the traders.
I really think that the lifeblood of a town is a market.
I've noticed a massive difference in the 7 years I've been here. The quality of the produce, food in particular, is just exceptional. It is very, very good. And I know that they brought the antiques on, and I think that's a really good idea. The more people we have on here with a bigger variety of produce and goods and everything else, the better.
I think a fine local food market would be fantastic in Warwick. They seem to really support the food traders on the retail market, and I'm really keen to see an introduction of more street food on the market. I think it's a way in which the markets really need to move forward, perhaps look at having a jewellery quarter on the market. I've got big ideas for the markets in the future.
It's just great for a town sort of vibe. It's good in the summer because you can get cheap deals. It's good in the winter because that's just what a market is. It's winter. It's just a great place to come around really on weekends. Weekend thing to do.